Welcome back, and today we're going to talk about what SHIP has to offer. We'll cover entertainment, few things including racing and other attractions that we have on the ship, of course restaurants and bars, and something that we absolutely loved. We'll have to talk about the Vibe Beach Club again, so that was the part that made our vacation. We'll start from Syd Norman's. That's one of two smaller venues on the ship. It has a very cozy pub atmosphere and it worked really well. Have to say that it's very small venue for the ship of this size, but if you get there in advance you can grab decent seats just like we did. We showed up about 45 minutes before the attraction started, and that's the only way to get decent seats. But again, atmosphere was nice, crowd was awesome, and the entertainment itself was top-notch. Really enjoyed how everybody interacted together, the crowd with entertainers with the crowd, the band, and everything else. Kind of funny how they just grab your camera sometime and give you a different viewpoint, so you can save that for your memories, just like that. Yep, grab your phone or your camera and take a slightly different angle of the picture. Really love it, and again, the entertainers, the team there was awesome. Really enjoyed the time. Now, at night, that place turns into a disco. Honestly, we just didn't get lucky with the DJ on this particular ship, on this particular sailing. It is what it is. Yeah, and here's the line that typically gets in front of the either Syd Norman's or the comedy club. By the way, comedy was pretty bad, so we had to work out on that. It is what it is. Shifting to the main entertainment venue, that's interesting place. It works as a main theater as well as just a multi-purpose venue. They can remove those lower tier seats and turn it into a dance club or just kind of mixed use venue. We didn't care much for Deal No Deal. The Newlywed Game was, as always, somewhat entertaining. It's a staple on NCL for those who haven't sailed with them. It's pretty cool. And this is what it looks like. This is what the theater looks like when it's converted to a disco venue. I think they did a really good job here, how this serves different purposes, so it turns into a pretty decent-sized dance club, and in our opinion works well. They do have a bar here in the back and a couple of bars on the outside, so of course that all helps everybody get in the festive mood, and entertainment was fantastic. Between the lights and overall performance and everything else, in our opinion, that worked well. There were several themed shows. In this particular case, I think it was a disco night, where everything, in our opinion, worked well. Again, the crowd was a little, you know, the crowd on the ship is what you get, so not everybody got as excited as Irina have, but hey, she got her dancing hat on and danced away all night. One show that we also had to walk away from in the main theater was Donna Summer show. Just not our cup of tea, even though we really look forward to it and we love disco. So one of the things that we felt a little iffy about is the racetrack. Why use so much premium space on top deck of the ship for a strange racing activity? But you know what? I can trash it until I try it on myself. So let's go, get geared up. The rules are pretty serious. Have to know how to tie your shoes and everything. And just to prove that the racetrack is at seas, one of Royal Caribbean ships decided to set sail while we were waiting to get in the cars. Yoo-hoo! Apparently you have to wear a balaclava before you put a helmet on, so we'll do that. The carts are obviously not gas powered but electric, hence the Tesla chargers or whatever they are on top. They load like 12 cars at a time, then get your helmets and get you going. Seems to work fairly efficiently. Super straightforward. Green pedal means go, red pedals means brake, reverse and boost, Should be easy to navigate. We'll see how it works in reality. I should have brought my GoPro harness. They do allow you to strap camera. If you have a body harness, that would have been cool, but it's all right. There's really not much to see. The track itself was pretty enjoyable. Like I said, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it way more than I thought I would, but pretty cool experience. You get probably 5-10 laps somewhere there. All good fun. And you know what? As silly as this thing sounds, it is really an awesome experience. Where else would you race? In the go-karts? In the middle of the ocean. I think that's the place to come in. Not an advertisement, I paid my own darn money for this experience, but you know what? I would do it again. Not even close to real racing, not that I like racing or ever even raced, but I understand the concepts. The car is a little sluggish on the responses and, well, act like little playground cars would, but nevertheless, the experience is pretty cool. Looks very silly, I'm sure, but you know what? It's a lot of fun, and this is what it's all about. So, awesome experience, NCL. Let's do something else now. And that something else was this slide, the dry slide that takes you all the way from the top deck to the deck 8, I believe. That was a little scarier than I thought it would be.
Wow, scary?
No, it's pretty cool.
Yep.
One thing that we've skipped is a spa that has a barber shop. A pool. Mani-pedi. And you're getting close to the gym, as you can tell by the smell. I would hazard to guess it's here. Not bad. Even though the day is just absolutely miserable outside and everybody's trying to stick to lounges and whatnot, the gym is not super busy. Pretty well equipped, I would say. Plenty of fairly modern running treadmills, a few ellipticals, and plenty of weights. And of course, right after the gym, we can talk about food and beverage experience. We frequented the dining hall or the food court, food hall, and really loved the concept where you just order from the tab from a variety of different cuisines. You can pick from the garden, which is the healthier food, Latin Quarter, noodles, many different options, probably half a dozen or so in each category, and variety here is exactly to our liking. The quality was fantastic. Smaller portions, but really delicious. That's exactly why we pretty much chosen this venue as our go-to spot for the entire cruise, and skipped buffet pretty much because it was super crowded. But yeah, different soups that we love, Asian food, Indian food, Mediterranean samplings, all sorts of good things here. And again, very efficient service. Can be somewhat challenging to get a seat here, but you know what? It's all good, and it's worth sometimes just wandering around the food hall and see if there's a spot to sit. There are places on the outside if the weather cooperates, and you can just grab something and take it outside and just have al fresco dinner there. So that works really well. Food, as I keep mentioning, is really good here. So whatever they did, they made this concept, they just perfected this concept, and they made it work really well. So kudos to them. The French restaurant is super pleasant visually, minimalistic, but kind of all the tables are centered around those chandeliers, and that kind of makes for a very nice and cozy setting. And to top it off, the service is absolutely impeccable here, so I would come back again, but we do have more restaurants to share with y'all. And another night we dined at Los Lobos, the Mexican restaurant. Really enjoyed it, even though we live in Texas. Food was fantastic, and we're glad that we've decided to give this a try. Fresh everything, fresh guacamole by the table side, and really delicious food and fantastic margaritas. And of course, all bars were pretty adequate. We couldn't say that we found anything special, but what is special, of course, is the Vibe Club. We keep saying good things about that place, but really it made the cruise for us, being the 18+ experience and very quiet. With that, thank you very much, and stick around until we get to our next adventure that we'll share with you. Cheers!